Hey guys, welcome back to Small Screen Shakedown. Today we'll reveal the dark truth behind Dan Schneider. Let's head into it. Number 4. Who is Dan Schneider? Dan Schneider, also known as Daniel James Schneider, was born to Carol and Harry Schneider's parents on January 14, 1966, a former student of Harvard. He married an acquaintance, Lisa Lillian, in 2002. Lillian, whom he met at Nickelodeon, is a food blogger and is a best-selling author in the New York Times. In addition to all that, she has a TV show as well. He currently lives with his wife and pets in Los Angeles. Schneider was primarily an actor, but he was also involved in screenwriting and production and is the co-founder of Schneider's Bakery, a production company despite its name. Schneider was born and brought up in the US town of Memphis. He earned himself the rank of class president as a student at White Station High School. He managed to make it to Harvard because of his excellent record at school, but left soon after. He instead chose to move closer to home and enroll at Memphis University. He also started working as a computer repairman at a store while pursuing his studies in Memphis. It was at this moment that he was spotted by a movie producer and asked him to audition for a role, which he subsequently got. Schneider seemed to have found his calling in the entertainment sector after his first experience as an actor and made the move to LA to pursue a career as a full-time performer. Over the years, he's appeared in several minor roles in both TV and film, including Home Free, Making the Grade, Tonya and Nancy, The Inside Story, etc. In shows that he was involved with primarily off-screen, he's also made some small appearances. He was also part of the Head of the Class television show. For the Dennis Blunden character, he was roped in. Number 3. Nickelodeon cancelling Dan Schneider.
This is why I'm in Hollywood.
Yeah, eat your cereal, kids.
Millennial adolescence was defined by productions by Dan Schneider. From All That and The Amanda Show to Drake and Josh, iCarly, and Victorious, almost every iconic Nickelodeon show was brought to us by Schneider. But the network severed ties with the writer and producer in 2018. As many of Schneider's current projects are coming to an end, Nickelodeon and Schneider issued a rather formal statement regarding the split, saying both sides agreed that this is a natural time to move on. But a history of sexual innuendo involving child stars in his shows has been pointed out by some Twitter users and media sites.
After this, we massage my feet.
No, gross. Come on, work the heel, rub it like a man.
Number 2. Weird tweets. Back in September 2017, Twitter users Deluded Kiss and Jaden Eyes tweeted examples of sexual innuendo and barefoot play on his shows, and Schneider's social media posts about feet, including a tweet from the Sam and Cat account @SamandCat, soliciting pictures of feet from fans. In all of his shows, feet were a staple of humor. Like, look, this isn't even a quarter of all the foot scenes in episodes. How do more people not notice how much he sexualizes minors' feet?
There we go. Spread your toes, girl.
Schneider also posts about feet on his personal accounts, particularly the feet of his show's young female stars. Pick. Carly tickles Sam's very unusual toes. If you have a moment, will you please name Sam's toes for us? Dan Schneider @DanWarp, April 25, 2009. There are countless conspiracy videos on YouTube about Schneider, and since Nickelodeon's statement, more threads and discussions about the producer have appeared on Twitter. Among these things are claims that the behavior of Schneider influences the child stars far beyond their time on his show. 2 of Schneider's shows, iCarly and Sam and Cat, starred Jennette McCurdy. She once directed this disturbing vine at Schneider saying, "Look what you've done to me." She spent most of her childhood and teen years starring in Schneider's productions, such as TV shows All That, The Amanda Show, and What I Like About You, as well as the film Big Fat Liar from 2012 to 2015. Amanda Bynes went through a rather public meltdown. She spent most of her childhood and teen years starring in Schneider's productions, such as TV shows All That, The Amanda Show, and What I Like About You, as well as the film Big Fat Liar from 2012 to 2015. Amanda Bynes went through a rather public meltdown. Schneider's programming is known for sexual innuendo, jokes flying over the heads of children, but clicking for parents. This is true of many shows for children, but it's uncomfortable to look en masse at the sexual nature of Schneider's renowned comedy. Number 1. It goes much deeper. If there's anything we've learned from the Me Too movement, it's that the Hollywood machine has expertly hidden and manipulated a lot of sexual misconduct. Schneider may not be a criminal, but it's enough to question the reasoning of his departure from Nickelodeon for the pseudo-uncovering of including child actors in his bizarre foot obsession and writing of sexual jokes for children's programming. If there's any concern that they may be causing harm to those children, it's perfectly valid to fire someone from a job involving kids. And it's a good thing that Schneider's no longer involved with Nick. His shows are some that I look back on fondly, but Schneider needed to go with the sexual imagery and forced maturation of child stars. Schneider brought us a lot of good content growing up, but knowing there may have been some darkness behind the scenes, it's hard to enjoy that content now. It's hard to think of all the money we contributed to someone all this time who may have been exploiting our role models. A feeling that applies to much more than just the work of Schneider. What do you think about Dan Schneider? Did you know the dark truth about him? Let us know in the comments section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.